What's up, YouTube? Here is a quick tip for how you should be practicing in order to really clean up your articulation pretty quickly. So I'm not talking about single tongue, I'm talking about regular tongue, not multiple tongue articulation. We're talking about breath attacks. If you don't know what a breath attack is, it's where instead of using the tongue, we're going to use our diaphragm to make it happen. So what we're going to do is, this is my 4 quarter notes in a measure, this is the tempo, with the tongue. It sounds like going ta, 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 ta. And then instead of going ta, 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 now I'm going to go, and I'm using my air, I'm using my diaphragm to create the articulation. So some common mistakes when we hear this is that it starts to sound like fwa, fwa, fwa. And that's not what we want. We want it to be super clean and clear. So see if you can do this. So this is a breath attack. Did you hear how the first one had a little bit of a fwa to it? Now let's see if I can hit it right on. It's a little bit better. Not quite where I want it yet. I'm going to do it one more time. 3, 4. That was pretty good. So now if we put them back to back, you want to try to see if you can have no difference between the breath attack and the tongue attack. Could you tell the difference? It was 2-tongued, 2 breath, 2-tongued, 2 breath. So why are we doing this? Well, because I find a lot of students have trouble lining up the air in their tongue when they're playing things like scales, which translate to playing any line in a jazz context. So if you can't control the breath and then add the tongue on top as the icing on the cake, the thing that's really going to bring the articulation to life, not create the articulation. The tongue does not create the articulation, it helps to express it. The articulation can come directly from the air itself. We want the air to be doing the work. And so this is going to help you clean up your single tongue. It's going to help you to be able to clean up a lot of articulations, different types of articulations, but particularly in playing jazz, using this breath attack in developing the control of the air to help create these attacks is going to help you clean up your articulation. So after doing it on one note, I highly recommend doing it on a scale, say F major, and just being able to play it up and down with just the breath attack. Here's an F major scale with just the breath attack. So maybe it's not quite as clean as when you use the tongue in addition to it, but this is the goal, to try to make it have the same type of clarity of articulation that you do when you use your tongue. So the things to watch out for when you're practicing this, you can do it on any scale and any register. You should do it on any scale and in any register, but is to make sure that it doesn't sound like this. Here, there's the air first and then the sound. That sometimes happens when you're tonguing too. You'll hear the air first and then the sound. And that's how I know when I'm listening to a student if their air and their tongue are not lined up. It should just be on and off like a light switch. That was diaphragm. Tongue, diaphragm. Right? It's right on. That's what we want to shoot for. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. Leave a comment below if you have a question about how to do the breath attacks or how to apply them in other ways to other jazz-oriented articulations, tunes, etc., etc. So happy practicing. I'll see you guys back here real soon.